Hi, my name is Nicola. Welcome to the second session of Positive Mind Activation, where today we will be discussing the power of language. What we say and what we think shapes the way we feel. For example, using language like I have to, I need to, I can't, they make me feel, she makes me feel, he makes me feel. This type of language and thinking indicates that you feel powerless and have no choice. Replace all these statements with I. This empowers you to feel responsible. For example, replace I have to with I choose to. I need to with I want to. I can't with I will not. I choose to feel angry when they say that. I choose to feel sad when they do that. When we change our language, we can change the way we think and feel. One of the most important lessons I've had to learn is learning to say no. Learn to say no when you mean no. A lot of the times we say yes to things that we don't really want to do, but we feel like we can't say no because people will be upset if we said no. Not being able to say no also leads to burnout of taking on too much. Setting healthy boundaries is very important. For example, Ileana Van Sant wrote a quote that states, "It is not selfish to be selfful, to take care of you, to keep you whole and healthy. That doesn't mean you disregard everything and everyone, but you want to come with your cup full. What comes out of the cup is for you all, and what's in the cup is mine." When you're so used to saying yes to people, it can become really hard to say no. You can feel guilty the first time you say no, but the more you practice this, the more you will get better at it. Because every time we say yes to other people, we say no to ourselves, and this can learn to burn out. It can also make you sick, because when you don't listen to yourself and you don't take time to rest and look after you, then you become ill and you will be forced to rest, take time out to look after you. The next important lesson is the power of asking. Some people do not like to ask for help or a question in fear of rejection or looking foolish. However, if we do not ask, we will never know. Asking questions is a life skill that helps us learn, build relationships, and gain a greater understanding. Never be afraid to ask. Using words of power when talking about the things you are going to do, want to do, with a feeling of excitement and passion. The more you practice this, the more likely you are to have that experience. For example, I am looking forward to the next session of P.M.A. It's going to be amazing. Your mind will take you there and you will feel that same word. Planting positive thought seeds into your mind will cultivate a healthy growing mindset that will blossom and flourish. Thank you very much for joining us today on the second session of P.M.A. Looking forward to seeing you on the next one. Take care. Bye.